lot of shoulders.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Good morning. It is 5:45 in the morning. I thought that for this video it might be kind of cool to do a what I actually eat in a day, like morning to night, since I really focus on the meals that I'm making but never show like the in-between. So hopefully this is helpful for anyone who needs some inspiration or just ideas or just nosy, because I get it. So every morning I start off with some water, and then I've been making an iced coffee, which I'll show you how I'm doing it, but it's so tasty and I wake up looking forward to it. And then I start work. So I get on my walking pad, do a little bit of work before my kids wake up, and then start the day. So, yeah, let's get started. So I discovered this like instant espresso last year, and it's so good for iced coffee. You do like a teaspoon, I mix it with water, and then I add some unsweetened almond milk and some sugar-free creamer, just a little bit. And I do like a couple pumps of sugar-free syrup, which I'll show you in a second. I love this almond milk from Costco. Obviously, if you've watched most of my videos, we are Costco lovers, but this comes in a huge like box of different smaller ones, so it's easier to keep in your fridge, I feel like, and they don't need to be refrigerated until you open them, and they're truly unsweetened, which is nice. Yeah, so I do 100 milliliters typically of almond milk. And then I've been adding just a little bit, like 1 serving of sugar-free coffee creamer. And then I add a little bit of sugar-free syrup. And I just mix that up. And yes, I'm using a plastic cup because I am on the go for like 4 hours in the morning with kids and such, and it's just easier. And you know what? I'm gonna be real. It feels like I ordered coffee out, and it's so psychological, but it's lovely, and it is what it is. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit of ice, and that's it. So yeah, it's my little iced coffee. Then I go start working and walking on my walking pad. Get this day started. I was asleep like a rock last night. And then I woke up with like the worst headache, but yeah, I could have slept I think for 2 more days. Just one of those sleeps. So hopefully this helps a little bit. And walking definitely gets the blood flowing first thing in the morning. So gotta go do that. All right, about to go work out. Today's arms and abs. Hello from my car. I'm gonna drink this protein shake before I go get some work done and then have to pick the kids up. My backpack's about to fall. Yeah, it's a good workout, abs and arms, so I can barely hold my phone right now to film. A lot of shoulders. But I'm so close to getting my unassisted pull-up, which is my goal for the year. And I'm very close, so seeing how it's April, that's really cool. And it's just testament that persistence, hard work goes a long way. I don't think I've ever been able to do a pull-up like in my life. So if I can do it post kids and in my 30s, even cooler. Gonna chug this and then get to work. I am in the carpool lane to pick my kids up, and I'm just having some bell peppers and tomatoes that I packed. All right, I'm home and showered, ready to start the next half of my day, but I'm starving. It's like 1 o'clock. So I'm gonna have this chicken enchilada bake situation that I made. To be honest, this was the first time I did these like single serve, bake the chicken and the rice in the oven. Not a huge fan. I feel like it's not a very good like volume meal. So I'm gonna be adding some cauliflower rice to it, but I'll show you. Anyway, this is real life. So yeah, as you can see, it's like pretty, well, maybe you can't. It's pretty shallow. Like it doesn't feel like a lot of food for the macros, and I feel like I've made better. I followed this recipe that I found, and it's definitely convenient to just like have everything bake in these containers. Although I'm worried this seems very hard to come off, but it's essentially rice, Greek yogurt, chicken. I put some jalapenos, some enchilada sauce, and I think onion powder and salt. So it tastes good. It just doesn't feel like it feels like a few bites, you know? Okay, so I'm making dinner and we're gonna have some ground beef, like stir fry, ginger stir fry that I made and did a freezer meal, and so I had defrosted it yesterday. We're gonna do that with some rice and some broccoli. I'm just microwaving the broccoli, get like organic bags from Costco, and it's great. And then I have some leftover cauliflower rice too, so I'm going to add that to my bowl and do some white rice as well, which I just cooked in the Instant Pot. It takes 3 minutes. It's like the easiest thing ever. Sorry, I just realized I don't have a mic on and the microwave's probably loud. So I'm gonna cut it here, but I'll show you how I assemble it. All right, something I wanna talk about is scales. If you are tracking your macros, weighing your food, as you know, is so important. I just bought this a couple weeks ago because it has physical buttons. You can hear, I don't know if you can hear that, but I had, and I still have, this guy, which looks very aesthetic, beautiful, has like, it's dirty, but these just kept not working for me, and that is pretty irritating. They're like touch screen. Of course they're gonna, oh, see. And it's nice you could charge it, but like, I just want it to work all the time. So this is like under $10 usually. I'll link both if you're interested. This is pretty, and I do like that this is on the side so you can put your plate here and see. That is annoying with this one. But I just thought I'd share because I've used scales for years now, and this is great. Through how I assemble and like weigh my food. So I'm gonna do rice first, and you can just tar it out so it's at 0 grams. I'm gonna do like 40 grams of rice, maybe 80, and then do the rest cauliflower rice. I actually need to stick cauliflower rice in the microwave. But the rice is cooked, so I'm just gonna go fill it up with rice and then I'll weigh it. Where that's at, all right, so that's 71. That's pretty good. I'm gonna add the rest with cauliflower rice. So now I'm gonna tare it again. Can someone tell me, is it tar or tear? I think it's tear. And then it just means zero out. Then I'm gonna do ounces. I'm gonna try and do 4 ounces of beef. This has some onion in it, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay, a little over. So yeah, that's pretty good. And my kids aren't like the biggest eaters, so this will probably honestly feed both of them if they have rice, avocado, and some broccoli. They said they wanted beef over chicken. I do have some chicken made as well, but I'll show you how I assemble their bowls. Okay, I'm gonna add cauliflower rice. So that adds a ton of volume to this meal, which is like what you want when you're tracking macros, because it just feels like you're eating so much more food. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna mix that around before I add, oh my gosh, broccoli. I am ending the night with a creamy. I bought one of these machines, let's see, probably a month ago, and it is one of my favorite purchases in the kitchen. I love dessert. I have to have a sweet treat every night, and this entire pint, like look how big this is, of ice cream is under 200 calories without the toppings. But I had room in my day for a couple of fun toppings. I did banana, like 5 chocolate chips, and a little bit of peanut butter. But the base is made with Fairlife milk. Let me show you guys. So I use this milk, which is higher in protein and lower in sugar. And yeah, so the macros are really good. I use 1 serving of this and then 1 serving of almond milk. And then I add a little bit of sugar-free vanilla pudding mix. And then, what else do I add? You can add protein powder, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like this doesn't need to. This has like 20, let's see. I think this one has, I have to look at the macros again, but maybe 15 grams of protein. I gotta check again. If you add protein powder though, you definitely get over 30 grams of protein in a dessert, which is pretty dang good. And yeah, I do a chocolate one with the chocolate, either Fairlife or Kroger has like pretty much the same thing, but a cheaper version. And I really like that. Again, macros are pretty much the same. You get 11 grams of protein in a serving. That's pretty good for a cup of chocolate milk. So yeah, I've been loving this. And I just make sure to have enough in my day to allow me to have my sweet treat. And it's so good. I will link the Ninja Creamy that we got. We got it at Costco, but I will link it in the description below if you're interested. But like, let me show you the consistency really quick. This is pretty much ice cream. It's crazy. So good. So good. Yeah, that wraps up a day of eating. Hopefully this was helpful for you, maybe as inspiration. Let me know in the comments if you would be interested in seeing more of this. As always, thanks for watching.